Okay guys, so welcome back to the channel. Today we are gonna play the fourth case of Eleanor, which is called, एक मिनट देख के बताता हूँ, A Slip of the Tongue. तो सीधा जंप करते हैं हम गेम के अंदर. ये गेम काफ़ी स्ट्रीमलाइंड है एज़ कम्पेयर टू स्काईरिम.
Phelps, Bukowski. B-Cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there and see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain.
कैप्टन मुझे पसंद नहीं है भाई.
I swear the more bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
It pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic type like you, Cole? I don't believe a word.
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
ऑल्सो मैंने ना चेक करा था कि तो व्हीकल्स अनलॉक्ड में दिख गया मेरे को लेफ्ट साइड में. इसमें बस सायरन नहीं होगा मेरा.
They're calling her the Dahlia now. Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
What a case. You hear whether they're making any progress?
Well, Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Poor thing. Terrible enough being murdered like that without having to be dead. Strewn all over the front.
ओह शिट भाई, मैंने मार दिया किसी को. नहीं मारा नहीं है, बच गया. मतलब वो मैं क्रैश करने की ना कोशिश कर रहा था, क्रैश ना होता कि मैं सिविलियंस को हिट कर दिया. अगर
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get him.
गाड़ी चेंज हो गई अपने आप ही.
Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Fraser from 6 West 2nd Street.
ये वाली गाड़ी मेरी स्लो है काफ़ी as compared to जो मैंने
Enough
चलाई
games,
थी.
Phelps. Take this guy out. Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता उससे मैं कितने इलाज में.
All right. Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
Get bracelets
Out of the car now!
Call it in.
Give it up, LAPD! Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with two tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive.
2450. सोच नहीं बोलेंगे हम.
You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
रोती लग रहा है क्योंकि इतने facial expressions भी नहीं है इसमें.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
If this is a forgery, it's top notch. This will need to be traced. You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
इसकी आंखें तो फ्लिक हो रही हैं काफ़ी. पता नहीं यार सच में. इंट्यूशन यूज़ कर सकता हूँ वैसे. मैं एक बार कर लेते हैं, बहुत सारी पड़ी है. ऑलवेज आस्क द कम्युनिटी भाई. डाउट.
You better give us something, Cliff, or we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
How much, Cliff?
1 reefer.
We'll let it slide. You're in enough trouble. Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
देखो फेस इसका अपस्टैंडिंग हो गया. सच बोल रहा था.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence and have him arraigned for grand theft auto.
Right, Detective.
Do you know who my father is?
We need to get to Coombs Auto and check out Harrison's story.
Accomplishment. What is that? बेकार है वैसे तो ये.
Out of the car. Police.
You sure you're a cop?
You know what? I think he's telling the truth.
बहुत
Some
स्लो
of the
गाड़ी
most
है यार.
convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're
change
called
her.
politicians.
बहुत स्लो गाड़ी है भाई. ये नहीं ले जा रहे हम.
The paperwork all looked above board, and he seemed like a clean-cut kid.
Uh-huh. Well, I get it now. You see...
LAPD, police emergency.
You can't do this.
Yes we can.
I'm more than happy to be proved wrong.
Hey, if he'd been black or Hispanic, you'd be singing a different tune. You spout all this communist crap about treating everybody the same, but it only works one way.
I'm not sure that's communism, Stefan.
Oh, God, please. Not another history lesson from the man who single-handedly won the war.
Are you finished?
Yes, I feel much better now. We'll shake down the car dealer and take it from there. Unless his daddy plays golf with yours, of course. In which case, we'll give him a firm gentleman's handshake and be on our way.
See? I knew you weren't finished.
आई थिंक ये गेम की सीरीज छोटी होगी क्योंकि एक वीडियो में एक मिशन आराम से कंप्लीट हो रहा है मेरा। इसके बाद कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग करेंगे अलग से। अनफॉर्चुनेटली मैं नए गेम्स नहीं खेल पाता क्योंकि उनके लिए मतलब काफ़ी ज़्यादा रिसोर्सेज चाहिए और पीसी लैग होता है बहुत ज़्यादा, रिकॉर्डिंग्स भी लैग होती हैं।
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
फिर बेचने लग गया भाई ये
Detective
लोग।
Phelps, LAPD. Are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way.
ये बंदे का कैरेक्टर ही अजीब है
That's a joke too, son.
भाई, इसे अरेस्ट करो पहले।
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
इसकी गाड़ी लेके जाऊंगा और मैं। शक्ल देखो भाई इसकी।
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there too.
Gene Archer, 146 North Fremont Avenue.
मार्की प्रिंटिंग को मतलब ठीक है।
Harrison's purchase receipt was legit, at least. We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
फेस तो इसका काफ़ी लाइक सबटल है, हिल नहीं रहा कुछ भी, टूटती है भाई फिर तो।
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
फेस हिल तो रहा है काफ़ी, लेकिन टूटी लग रहा है मुझे, पता नहीं क्यों।
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
भाई बंदा इतना ट्रूथ कैसे बोल रहा है? ट्रूथ है भाई, एक्सप्रेशन ही नहीं है कुछ भी। I think so.
It says Marquee Printing. You've never heard of them?
Marquee. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Combs?
Close of play on Friday.
नहीं अब तो झूठ बोल रहा है। Made out to Harry. Check was used made.
Why didn't you pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for money, always pay by check, son. Gives you a couple days to back out.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
ना झूठ बोल रहा है भाई, साफ साफ दिख रहा है.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day, Mr. Coombs.
इसी की गाड़ी लेके जाएंगे.
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
एक मिनट. शिट, एक मिनट. पहले कॉल कर लेते हैं.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of Grand Theft Auto.
I'll relay the information.
Messages for me, please.
A James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thank you.
पहले इस बार इंटरव्यू कर रहे हैं हम.
Any ideas?
Sounds like James Velasco was picked up the same as Harrison. Let's get down to Central and hear his excuse.
Broadcasting since 1922.
Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car sales. Doesn't matter what day it is. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack?
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line, just to get the hell out of there.
ये गाड़ी बढ़िया है भाई, देखने में तो.
As the water seeps in, smoke rises through a series of muffled explosions. The acrid clouds billow several thousand feet over the steep sides of the lake. Disposal of the chemical by the War Assets Administration is made necessary because no public carrier will accept it for transportation to a purchaser. One after another, with varying effects, the containers go up with spectacular results as water and sodium meet. A once lethal war chemical becomes a peacetime pyrotechnic display.
KTI is a member of the American Century Broadcasting Network.
Your light should be revoked.
4:15 p.m.
Detectives, Velasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit papers.
Thanks.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
तो यहीं पे शायद इसे भी नहीं
I've been in this job 20 years. I never fired my gun.
टोल दूँगा.
I'm going to memorize your name.
That bum took a
and throw
swipe
my head away.
and put him down in my sap.
Crummy bastard.
Wait, what?
James Velasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
The paper is real enough, Velasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery.
एक मिनट.
Can I borrow some of that mascara?
Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
डाउट करते हैं.
You're a two-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Velasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
Does the name Jean Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
मुझे तो लग रहा है झूठ बोल रहा है वैसे। नहीं नहीं
My partner here to convince you.
अरे यार कोई नहीं।
I'm giving you the straight dope. I don't know no Jean Archer.
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
मैं इंट्यूशन यूज कर लूँगा वैसे तो ट्रुथ लग रहा है मेरे को। डाउट है अच्छा कोई नहीं।
Give me something, Velasco, or I'll take you back to the cells and tell the whole station you're a child molester. How long do you last?
Okay. I hear you. The cars get sold in Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
Where do you pick up the cars, Velasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
तो प्रॉब्लम ये है ना जब इसका नॉर्मल फेस है वो मैंने ज़्यादा देखा नहीं है तो जब ये मूवमेंट कर रहा है फेस की तो पता नहीं चल रहा कि बंदा सच बोल रहा है झूठ बोल रहा है लेकिन अभी तो ट्रुथ बोल रहा है मेरे हिसाब से। नहीं गलत है। अबे यार।
That's not the way they work. They keep moving around, never the same address twice.
Messed up भाई।
You had a chance to cooperate, Velasco. See you in 10 years when you get out.
हाँ messed up भाई।
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightval. Gordon Lightval. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
भाई उसकी आंखों से तो लगी।
Your GTA suspect, Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
Come on! We don't want to lose her!
मैं क्या करूँ लोग बीच में आ रहे हैं। एक मिनट सेम जीन आर्चर का ही लोकेशन है क्या? एक सेकंड कहीं मिशन की ना हो। सेंट्रल पुलिस स्टेशन यहाँ थोड़ी जाना है हमें।
You know the broad isn't going to hang around, Phelps. Let's get to the Western Union office.
मैप पे गलत लोकेशन दिखा रहे हैं भाई। कहाँ पर है?
Century Broadcasting Company salutes our veterans.
I understand you, but thousands
We
wouldn't.
missed her. Ask the lady at the counter what happened.
I recognize that guy from the papers. He's a cop.
I'm looking for Jean Archer.
Yes, sir. She's already gone. She seemed in a terrible hurry, shouting and cursing. Is there some kind of problem?
No problem, ma'am. Thank you for your help.
I thought this was such a nice area.
ये मेरी गलती से तो नहीं हुआ ना
Not a
ये?
loss.
अबे यार
We could always try the address Archer gave. Maybe she's dumb enough to be sitting at home waiting for us.
ये मेरी गलती से तो नहीं हुआ ना?
KTI is a member of the American Century Broadcasting Network.
यार मैं कंफ्यूज हो गया. कंफ्यूज हूँ भाई मैं तो पूरा. मेरे को मैं सब नहीं करना बस मार्केट प्रिंटिंग वाला.
I think his name is Phelps. I read about him in the paper.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
भाई.
he's had enough.
गिर गया भाई अपने आप ही.
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. I've done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind. We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightfall.
Can investigate knowledge of the theft record.
Mr. Lightfall, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
I'm not accusing you of being involved, Mr. Lightfall. I just wondered whether you had heard anything.
Yes, I see. We have had attempts to break in here before. A lot of the government forms here have value to criminals.
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
ये मैं हर चीज़ डाउट करूँ क्या अब? Multiple pink slips found in possession of multiple GTA suspects.
Harrison bought his car from Coombs. The pink slip looks good, and that points the finger here. Do you have any employee trouble?
No, I don't. They've all been carefully screened. Look, now that I think about it, the name Coombs sounds familiar. I think they may have been involved in stolen documents in the past.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightfall? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
डराना ही पड़ेगा भाई से.
Hand it over, Lightfall. You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well, but this really is irregular. Over here.
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
उतना तो कुछ पता नहीं मेरे को, सब पे करके देखूँ क्या? सेम नेम ट्राई करता हूँ, 1 मिनट। बिल्ड एंड प्लस 2 नेम तो सिमिलर किसी का नहीं लग रहा मेरे को। 1 मिनट ये रहा।
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightval. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer. Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments. So what next?
We could always try the address Archer gave. Maybe she's dumb enough to be sitting at home waiting for us.
कर सकते हैं। इसके व्हील्स भी बढ़िया लग रहे हैं गाड़ी की काफ़ी। आर्चर का एड्रेस कौन सा था मेरे को ये नहीं पता। ये होगा
ceremonies at the Capitol by dropping theirs and the president's dimes in the Missouri Toggle. Ms. Truman later made an appeal for contributions to the Infantile Paralysis Fund drive to replace $7.5 million spent during the severe 1946 epidemic. And in New York, little Nancy Drury with the big top was once a polio victim, but now she's a pin-up girl for the current campaign, seeking to raise $25 million. Little Miss Drury of Louisville, Kentucky, and her 6'8" escort see the top. At Radio City, thousands watch the ceremony, where they see 49 war hero homing pigeons, which symbolize the 48 states and the District of Columbia taking part in the drive. The keys to the city from Mayor O'Dwyer go to Nancy. Give to the March of Dimes.
KTI is an Unruly American Century Broadcasting Network.
काफ़ी आउटसाइड टाउन जगह है तो देखने से ही लग रहा है मतलब आउटसाइड पर। ये कहाँ पे है? राइट है लेफ्ट? कुछ है ही नहीं यहाँ तो।
Empty. Should have known that Archer broad would have given us a false address.
Can we try to get there in one piece?
आई थिंक इसकी पेनल्टी पे करनी पड़ती है तो मेरे को आराम से चलानी चाहिए गाड़ी।
I wouldn't feel safe in a tank with you driving.
क्रैश होने से अच्छा तो मैंने लेफ्ट में कर ली। मैं थोड़ी जल्दी में हूँ। अरे ही बाकी लोग भी ऐसे ही चला रहे हैं ठोकने के लिए। हाउस पे
We should call for a couple of black and whites. Get Fleischer down here.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45, don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
ऑलरेडी भाई शूट आउट है तो पूरा लास्ट केस तो परफेक्ट था, ये इतना अच्छा नहीं हुआ।
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me. Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
लॉल भाई आना गेम है ना।
It's pretty brave.
Cover here, for the love of God!
I'm out of here.
और भाई पूरा उड़ा
Throw
दिया
off the
हमने।
guns. Let's clear the top floor. I don't want to get drilled in the back on the way out.
एक मिनट, शॉटगन है हमको। सॉरी मिस कर दिया।
Find some cover. Had the door at the end.
पिस्टल लानी चाहिए थी मेरे को।
All right, don't shoot. Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place.
बेकार थी मतलब शॉटगन तो।
Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
Betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak.
Slips.
There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas. We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
भाई साहब मुंह पे बोल रहा है।
You know about Marquee Printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
लाया भाई प्रॉपर लाया। बस मैं देख रहा हूँ कि बहुत ज़्यादा एविडेंस है तुम्हारे पास। डिलीवरी टू स्टीवन बिचलो 15 मैं सीरियड आउट कर रहा हूँ, मेरे को समझ नहीं आ रहा भाई.
There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't make for that much extra paperwork. We'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy. I get the message. Lightfall. The guy who runs Marquis. He's the big shot. He likes to spend big at the track. He owes people.
Lightfall. The guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
It's one of the guys lying over there.
क्या बकवास कर रहा है?
Right. He has no luck.
अभी तो मैं मिल के आया हूँ लेविटॉल से भाई.
So if I go over there and check his jacket, your story's gonna ring true? I'm warning you, Bigelow.
Give it a try, Flatfoot. For some reason, none of my guys like to bring ID to work.
Whether you give up your bosses or not, Bigelow, you're going away for as long as I can put you there.
We'll see. I didn't fire a shot, copper. I just watched you tear my place up.
फिर से नहीं हुआ भाई. लाई स्पॉट करना था इस बार, लेकिन मेरे पास कोई एविडेंस ही नहीं था दिखाने के लिए कि लेविटॉल कहाँ पे है. न्यू ऑब्जेक्टिव अप्रीहेंड.
Cops, it's got to be something big, right?
All these people are vultures, officer. You can tell me where to go.
I got friends who work at museums. How about $5 for the exclusive?
Real happiness is when you marry a girl for love and you find out later she's got you.
ब्लैक बिजनेस स्कूप. मेरा पार्टनर कैसे आएगा यहाँ पे? है कहाँ पे ये?
Seems like a nice boy, putting all those hoodlums in jail.
I was married by a judge. I should have asked for a jury.
मेरा पार्टनर नहीं दिख रहा मेरे को वहाँ पे.
Why is the word abbreviation so long?
ये गाड़ी बढ़िया है भाई. ये मैं ट्राई करूँगा बका उसकी शायद आ जाए होल्ड ही करने से. है किधर ये?
When I'm done.
पता नहीं कहाँ से आवाज़ आ रही है इसकी. Wait, what? इसमें आ रहा है क्या?
You don't think that's a waste of city resources, having a patrol car follow you down here?
अरे भाई मैं बुला रहा था इसे पेट्रोल का लेके आना पड़ा.
What a mess.
Gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, they shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah, especially when he's surrounded by evidence. You know, guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy. Bigelow, Lightfall, all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency?
अगर ये अरेस्ट नहीं हुआ अब तो भाई पूरा केस बेकार हो जाएगा. स्टेशन में वैसे ही खराब कर लिया है.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
लाए करें मैं बेटिंग स्लिप्स कर रहा हूँ इस बार.
Save it, Lightball. We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney.
Gambling debts ना, हाँ ये भी हो सकता है.
You're in the hole with the organization. We know about the debts, Lightball.
I agree. I have a small problem. I'm prepared to help you in any way I can, Detective. I'll name names. I need you to keep this out of the paper.
You need to shut up now, Lightball. Gordon Lightball, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
The LAPD Central Traffic Division has today smashed a nationwide auto theft ring, writes crime correspondent, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here it is. Traffic squad detectives confronted a large group of armed thugs. After an exchange of gunfire, more than a dozen dead criminals were removed from the scene. The LAPD sustained no casualties. Damn fine work, Phelps. Now get out there and nail some more bad guys, will you? I want to finish reading this.
Let me see भाई केस रिपोर्ट इतनी बुरी नहीं है. व्हीकल डैमेज बहुत ज़्यादा है. इंजरीज सिटी डैमेज बहुत ज़्यादा भाई. Bigelow might be a hood, but he had the dirt on Levital and would have lived if encouraged. इंजरीज 50, सिटी डैमेज बहुत ज़्यादा और व्हीकल डैमेज भी बहुत ज़्यादा. बाकी क्लूज़ और क्वेश्चंस तो ठीक ठाक हैं. सो थैंक्स एवरीवन फॉर वॉचिंग. अब मैं नेक्स्ट एपिसोड स्टार्ट करने वाला हूँ यहाँ से कट करके. थैंक यू सो बाय.